The Australian government urging all Australian travellers overseas to return home as soon as possible. The National War Cabinet has met last night and has considered restrictions on gatherings in clubs, pubs and restaurants. An announcement to be made today. Struggling airlines will benefit from a $715 million bailout package.
It is a roller coaster on the financial markets at the moment. Wall Street rebounding this morning. The number of confirmed coronavirus cases around the globe, though, now stands at more than 185,000, with 7,300 deaths worldwide. Pubs, large restaurants and cinemas could all face unprecedented restrictions as the government tries to stop the spread of the virus. Let's
go live down to Canberra. Our political reporter Trudy McIntosh joins us. Now, the National Cabinet met overnight, Trudy, much to discuss. Indoor gatherings are certainly going to be part of the focus today. What's your understanding?
Yeah, Laura, my understanding is that the Prime Minister will make this announcement today on what they decided last night on these internal gatherings. We are expecting to see, though, major restrictions put in place for these smaller enclosed spaces. So expect to see changes at restaurants, cinemas and bars right across the country. This would bring Australia in line with what we have seen right around the world as the government really works to try and contain and slow the spread of this virus. Our political editor, Andrew Clennell, yesterday revealed that the medical advice also included things about limiting restrictions based on the square meterage of a venue. Say, for example, in a 200 square metre place, you could only have 50 people. It still remains to be seen whether that was the advice that was adopted or whether it will just be a strict restriction on the total number of people within a venue. But certainly big changes on the way when it comes to internal gatherings as they try and stop the spread of this.
And Trudy, Australia's struggling airlines will get a multi-million-dollar lifeline.
There'll be a $750 million bailout to try and keep these major airlines afloat. We know just yesterday Qantas announced that it would be forced to slash its international routes by up to 90% and also significant cutbacks when it comes to the domestic route. The government has made it pretty clear that they would like to see the airlines make it through to the other side, that's not negotiable in terms of Australia. So we've seen this assistant package announced today by the Deputy Prime Minister, $715 million going to waiving a series of fees that these airlines have to pay and also fuel excise. So a significant change here to try and keep the airlines afloat. In terms of the broader wave of stimulus, the government is still working through the details of this, expected to announce it in the coming days, but more money on the way for business, we've been told, and also expect more when it comes to households.
OK, Trudy McIntosh live in Canberra. Trudy, thank you.